Hi friends, it's Miss Michelle and I wanted to read a story to you about fish. What's it like to be a fish? I've never thought about it. What's it like to be a fish? Fish live in water, in lakes and ponds. Look at all these different kinds of fish. And aquariums. We have an aquarium at the CDC. Do those look like our fish? And they even sometimes come in plastic bags. Sometimes when you get them from a pet store, they come in a smaller container and then you can put them in the big aquarium. Your pet goldfish can live in a bowl. You can watch the golden fish slip over and under the castle, hide among the water and plants, and glide quietly around their underwater world. A fish's body is just right for living underwater, just as your body is just right for living on land. You can swim, but a fish can swim better. A fish's sleek body is perfect shape for swimming. Fins stick out from a fish's body. They help the fish to swim. A goldfish's tail fin pushes it through the water. 6 other fins steady, steer, and stop it. Do you see? So it shows you all the different fins. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Most fish have skin that is covered with scales. Ooh, fish scales. Scales help fish to swim too. The scales are hard and clear. They overlap like shingles on a roof. The smooth, slick scales let fish slide easily through water. The clear slime covers the scales. It helps fish to glide through the water too. Scales and slime also help to keep the fish healthy. The stiff scales protect a fish's delicate skin from cuts and scrapes. Many germs in the water get stuck in fish's slime coating and are washed away before they can make it to the fish or make the fish sick. Both scales and slime in the water from seeping into the fish's skin. So they need scales and the slime to help keep germs from them, to help them to protect their bodies from other things that might hurt them. It's kind of like our skin, but it helps to make another barrier to make sure that the fish is safe. It's really interesting. I didn't know that. When fish swim, they swim their tail fins back and forth and wave other fins. They look as though they are flying through the water. Flying fish. If you watch your goldfish, you'll see that they open and close their mouths. Can you do that like a fish? All day and all night. They look as if they're drinking water, but they're not. They're just breathing. That's how you breathe, right? You breathe all day and all night too, but you can't breathe underwater the way fish do. Fish breathe with their gills. You breathe with your lungs. This is a picture of your lungs. So when you go, take a deep breath in, it goes into your lungs. And then when you breathe out, it comes out of your lungs and out of your mouth. You breathe in and air goes into your lungs inside your body. Your body takes the oxygen that you need from the air. Then you breathe out the parts of the air that you don't need. So interesting that your body only takes what it needs and gets rid of the things that it doesn't. Fish need oxygen too. There is oxygen in the water just as there is oxygen in the air. A goldfish opens its mouth and lets some water in. Go. When the fish closes its mouth, the water flows over the gills inside its body. The fish's body takes the oxygen it needs from the water. After passing over the gills, the water leaves the fish's body through all the open gills. For a goldfish, opening and closing its mouth is just like breathing in and out. So just like we take in what we need or we take in air and then we breathe out what we don't need. The fish do the same thing. They take in the water and they take what they need and then they breathe out what they don't need. Fish need food just as you do, but they eat underwater. At feeding time, watch your goldfish flip their tails. They race to the top of the bowl, snap at their food, and gulp it down. Gulp. Have you guys all seen when we feed the fish and we put it at the top and they go to the top? They only need a pinch of fish flakes each day. Good fish flakes are a mixture of ground up flies, fish, shrimp, crabs, oats, corn, carrots, and vitamins. Is that what you eat for breakfast? It's a little different, right? Fish in the wild do not have someone to feed them every day. Many fish eat tiny plants and animals, so small that you need a microscope to see them. Bigger fish feed on worms, crabs, shrimps, and other fish. Usually, big fish eat medium-sized fish, and medium-sized fish eat small fish. This is the part of what we call the food chain. Fish are cold-blooded. This means that their body temperatures match the temperature of water around them. Be sure to place your goldfish bowl in a spot where the temperature will stay steady at 65 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the temperature a fish needs to be healthy. You are warm-blooded. When you are healthy, your body temperature is about 98.6 degrees. Your body stays this temperature by itself, whether the air around you is hot or cold. That's why in the winter we have to bundle up and make sure we stay warm, right? To keep our bodies healthy so we don't get sick. Sometimes goldfish swish their tails and zip around the bowl. Other times they look as if they stopped moving, but they haven't. Their fins are always moving, even when they rest. Fish don't sleep as you do. They rest by moving very, very slowly. Fish's eyes are always open. They have no eyelids, so their eyes stay open even when they rest. Fish don't need eyelids as you do. They don't need tears either. The water keeps their eyes washed. There is usually not enough light underwater to bother fish's eyes. Be sure not to put your fishes in the sun because it might be too bright for them. Don't have eyelids, but we have eyelids to protect our eyes and to make sure they stay moist and they don't get too dry. So underwater, the fish's eyes stay wet, so they don't need the eyelids, and they stay awake. Can you imagine if you were awake the whole time? The only way they rest is by moving very slowly. With a sleek body, fins, scales, slime, and gills, a fish lives as naturally underwater as you do on land. Goldfish swim, breathe, eat, and rest in water. They slip over and under their castles, hide among the water plants, and glide quietly around in their underwater world. This is how you could set up a goldfish bowl if you got a new pet. Open the bag and let your goldfish swim out. Your goldfish, like any pet, depends on you to take care of it. It's a good idea to study a fish care guide. That way you'll know just what to do to keep your goldfish healthy and happy. Hi friends, I hope you enjoyed this book about fish and you learned a lot of things. I feel like I learned so many things about fish today. Have a great day, guys.